afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. Got another Class C today that we're going to review, and this is a little bit later model, but it is a 15 Fleetwood Tioga Montara, and this is the 31M, their biggest one. 2 slides, 32 feet 5 inches long total length. Good beefy looking E450 chassis. Got the 6.8 Triton V10, 305 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. Good looking motor home inside and out, guys. Notice the overlapping cap on the front. Very well built. Does have a little bit of miles on it, but guys, the price still reflects it. I'm under book, 60,200 or 398 miles, something like that. Which means it's been used, but hasn't been sitting either. Sitting knee deep in Michelin tires. Oh, I sound like a car sales car sales line, doesn't it? But that is true. Still got the tabs on them, so obviously not the original tires. Only thing I really got to do to it is give it a light cleanup, and we're going to put some new simulators on it, wheel simulators, so it'll have won't have the positive offset on all four corners. It'll have ones like that on the front, and then the ones with the negative offset on the rear dually tires. So it's going to look really good, or a lot better than what's on there now. It's got a patio awning, outside stereo. You know what I like about the Montaras? These are pretty simple. They don't have a lot of complicated stuff and the stuff that can break on you after they're a few years old. I mean, everything in it's just pretty simple, especially for a first-time RV owner to learn the ropes without getting, you know, have all the right amenities but not get too complicated, if you know what I mean. Does have the slide toppers, manual awning. And corners look good. Oh, where'd they been here? Happy Camper, Fort Wilderness. That's probably where I'm gonna wind up spending a few days next year. Maybe, or later this year, I'm not sure yet. That's a neat, I mean, I know Disney aside, but that's a really neat campground. It's huge, massive, but a really neat place to visit and camp at. Got the generator running, got a 4 kW on end running right now. Outside looks great, especially to be a 15 model. Yeah, she is Michelined up really nice. And guys, Michelin's are great tires, especially in the 16-inch. I also like Firestones, probably my 2 main picks. Wow, missing a simulator there, but we're putting a new set on it anyway, so that's no big deal. Probably gonna have that done tomorrow. Windshield looks good, cab over looks good. Little 3D graphics effect going on right there. Let's look inside. I've got the generator running, I've got the roof air on, dash air's on. Refrigerator's getting cold. Just put the rooms out. I put them out myself so they work. So guys, as far as everything that we're going to do to it for the $64.9 price, it's done. It's ready. It's checked out. You know, once we get the simulators on, of course. Nice tall roof in here, almost 7 foot tall roof. You do have a cab over full-size bed. You have a TV on a swivel. Cab about here in the cab, the seats nice and clean. Carpet looks good. No check engine lights. I just got the brake light on had to use that to operate the slides. Dash air is ice cold, and the dash heat works too. Boy, this weather is absolutely crazy, guys. It's 70 degrees right now. 2 days from now, it's going to be in the 30s. They're calling 2 to 3 inches of snow Saturday. Here, and 70 degrees. Gotta love dogwood winter. So I will be bundled up Saturday. You do have a table booth that makes the best. Anybody coming out Saturday, dress warm if you're coming out to look. Very, very warm. Now, if it's icy, we'll probably leave the units locked up because I don't want anybody slipping, breaking their ankle, breaking their leg on a step, metal step going in and out of these. But as long as it's not icy, yeah, we'll have them all open, or at least till it warms up. So if y'all are in the area or want to make a trip, come on down. This is got a sleeper sofa. Table booth makes a bed. Cab over bed. Sleeps 8 people, guys. If you want to carry that many with you in this area of space right here. You do have a middle kitchen, and this is like a walk-through kitchen. Boy, that air feels good. $3.98 on the generator hours, so I obviously didn't run the generator much. 3-burner stovetop doesn't show a lot of use. Microwave, double basin sink. Cabinets look good. Got the carpeted headliner. Does have the 6 cubic foot Dometic RV refrigerator freezer, and it's been on running for a while, and it is getting cold in the back of the freezer, so we know we're good there. So like I said, if you want one that you can pay for it and take it home the same day, here it is. You know, as long as you bring verified funds, you can take this one home the same day that you pay for it. And if you got questions about that, ask your salesperson. 706-965-7929. I do like the hallway on the side. Gives you a bigger bathroom, gives you more privacy in the rear bedroom. Well, at least as much privacy as you're going to get in a 32.5 foot motorhome, or any RV for that matter. But at least visually, you have a little bit more privacy. Do have an RV toilet in here. This is a side bathroom. And you may have noticed a separate entrance to the bedroom from here. That is a sliding door, so you can shut it off when you have company come over. You do have a skylight. Shower looks great. There's no smoke or pet odors in here, no mildew odors, no signs of water intrusion anywhere. Just all in all, nice motorhome. Really is. May not be fancy, but I'm gonna tell you, when you're out there enjoying nature, this is just about perfect. Great size, especially for state parks, older campgrounds. Big bedroom too. Queen Island bed, even got a headboard. Overhead storage, closet space, place for a TV right here. Little space underneath the closet. So it's actually got, for a Class C, a pretty significant amount of storage. I think it does anyway. Privacy curtain right here. Slide out control right there for your bedroom slide. Yeah, I like it. Guys, I just got in, like I said, 3 Class C's in, actually 4, that of course they'll be getting shot the next few days. But if you're in the market for a Class C and you want to beat the rush, even got a Super C in that I'm going to film tomorrow. That's going to be probably the lowest priced one in the country and one of the nicest ones. Super C. So anyway, if you're in the market for a Class C and you don't see what you're looking for on our website, which I'll put a link in the video description below, or if you just want to go to it manually, it's parkwayrvcenter.com. Still call, because I've got, like I said, I got 3 or 4 Class C's that just came in, not posted online yet, and one of them may be your perfect RV and you don't know about it because it's not posted online. So call ahead, talk to a salesperson, tell them what you're looking for, and it may be one of these, or we may have it coming in. If we don't, we'll have it coming in soon. I mean, we've sold over, today is Thursday afternoon, almost Thursday evening at closing time. We've already sold 21 RVs this week. We bought at least that many or more. So if we don't have it coming in now or here now, we'll have it coming in soon, or we'll buy it soon, because we have to buy inventory like crazy to keep our supply and demand going. I mean, they're in and out, and you can say what you want about RVs, about gas prices and RVs. It's not slowing anything down, at least not yet. I mean, in most of what we're selling, Class A's and a few Class C's. Mostly Class A's. We sold 12 or 13 Class A's this week. I mean, it's crazy, guys. Of course, you know, the kind of person that can afford $50, $60, $70, $80, $100,000 for a motorhome for a toy is, you know, gas is not really, they can usually afford the gas to go with it. So, you know, of course, that never really has affected it much anyway. In the 25 years I've been in this business, gas hasn't really, it phases the lower priced ones, because obviously the people buying, like say, a $20,000 fixer-upper or something like that, they're obviously trying to save money, so it does slow those folks down from buying. But like I said, for those in this price range and above, it kind of doesn't really phase it much. Because we all got to buy it. I mean, that or walk. I mean, you know, I mean, let's be truthful about it. I'm not trying to be political, not trying to be negative. I'm just telling that's the way I look at it. I mean, I don't like paying for gas, but any more than the rest of us do, especially when I remember you could buy a 5-gallon can of gas for what 1 gallon costs now, but you got to buy it. I mean, unless we want to go back to riding horses and walking everywhere, even if it doubles from what it is now, I mean, we got to buy it. So, I mean, that's the thing. There's no sense in, you know, we just have to grin and bear it. Anyway, guys, enough of that. If you're interested in this motorhome, give us a call. I think you'll like it. If you're looking for something, especially something decent to start out with, that's not real complicated to use, this is a good choice and still have lots of room. I mean, you just push a button, these rooms go out, easy as can be. Generator, push a button, it fires right up. Turn on whatever appliances you want to turn on, you're good to go. You know, something like this, you can boondock in, you can campground camp in, you can lot dock in. I mean, I just got on, I was on Facebook earlier, and somebody was advertising a 15 model Class B van, and this isn't a factory built one. This was a homemade one. $85,000 for a whole, it didn't even have a bathroom in it. And I'm thinking, all right, I'm looking at this same year model van. Yeah, it may get a little better fuel mileage, but $20,000 can buy more fuel than you'll ever burn between the van and this. As far as what the MPGs are, this is going to get right around 6 to 8. You know, the van's probably going to get around 14 or 15. This is going to have 3 times the room, actually have a bathroom and a real bedroom for 20 grand less. Yeah, no comparison there. And it was a homemade one too, guys. I really strongly suggest, very, very strongly, about buying a homemade camper, van, motorhome, whatever. Guys, be very, very careful. Motorhomes are built to certain codes and standards by the major manufacturers. And it's called RVIA. And they have a seal on the side. In fact, let me see if this one's got one, if somebody hadn't removed it over the years. I know they do, because obviously they all build them. Yep, see this right here? If your RV doesn't have that silver sticker, that means the electrical, the plumbing, the heating, and fire safety are all built to national codes and standards. Now here's the thing. You buy a homemade camper or homemade camper van, for example, like one I looked at earlier. You know, with licensed electricians didn't do that work, licensed plumbers didn't do the work. You had somebody in their garage working on it on the weekends that probably never built one before. You might not have the right size gauge wire, breakers, safety equipment, the plumbing may not be built to codes, and it may freeze and bust at the first close to freeze that we get. You may have like I said, you may have too much current for the gauge wire that's in it. It's a possible death trap. You don't know, guys, and I'm not saying they're all like that. I'm sure a lot of them are built fine, but you don't know, because they're not built to any kind of codes, regulations, or standards. Not only that, but what's your insurance company going to do if you buy one that burns down to the ground and they find out it was a homemade camper build? You know, insurance companies look for any reason to deny coverage that they can. Yeah, so just be very, I'm not saying don't buy one, but just be very careful. Get it, pay for the most thorough inspection you can get before buying it, and ask those questions. Is the wiring, plumbing, propane, fire safety, all that built to codes and standards, modern codes and standards for RVs? And if you've got a decent inspector, they'll know how to check for that. So just my 10 cents worth of advice, guys. I seen that and I got thinking about that. You know, that is really dangerous. And only reason I know this because I knew somebody that bought a little homemade camper a few years ago, had it plugged up at their garage, just hooked into 110, and the thing caught on fire, burnt the camper down to the ground. It was a homemade camper that he bought from somebody that built it, and it was determined faulty wiring in the camper. Burnt part of his garage down, lost a bunch of tools, lost a lot of stuff, all because of faulty wiring in the camper. And that's always kind of stuck with me over the years about these homemade ones. So be your own judge on that. But anyway, that's just my advice. But anyway, go ahead and cut this one off. If you need financing, we have it available with approved credit and down payment through a variety of nationwide lenders. We'd have no dealer interest rate markup. We charge no fees besides applicable sales tax. And of course, if you are a Georgia resident, everybody in Georgia already knows, you have to pay a $100 impact fee and a $40 to $50 tag and title fee on everything you buy, whether it's a dealer or individual. Out of state, that doesn't apply to you. You just pay the $64.9, and that's a haggle-free firm price. Doesn't matter how you pay for it, how far away you come, and plus your applicable sales tax. That's it. If you want to know when and where and how much your sales tax will be, depends on your state, how you pay for it, give one of my salespeople a call, 706-965-7929. Keep in mind, to keep our prices down, we guarantee the following major systems, and only these major systems. We guarantee, of course, for it to run and drive down the road like it's supposed to, shift, brake, and all that stuff. We guarantee the slide outs to go in and out like they're supposed to. We guarantee the generator to run, put out electricity like it's supposed to. We guarantee the roof air to be cold, refrigerator and freezer to get cold. Everything else is sold as is. All those things I've already checked. You're good to go. Of course, you'll see it when you come here, and I always recommend everybody do their own inspection before deciding to buy it. Come look at it in person, turn everything on, get a feel for it, check everything, get an idea what's good and what's not before deciding to buy it or not. Because the only things we repair at the time of sale, if it doesn't work, are those systems, and I've already checked them. They're good to go. So, and you can come inspect them for yourself. Everything else is sold as is. You can fix it, not fix it. It's up to you. It's your motorhome. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's how we keep our prices down, guys, and allow you to pick it up and take it home the same day you buy it. And not many places you can do that. So if you've got questions about it, you want to buy it, or anything else, any other help you need, call 706-965-7929. Call before coming to look to make sure it's available. And you probably want to, if you're coming a very long distance and you know this is the right one, it's the one for you, you probably want to leave a deposit on it. But first thing you got to do is call us to make sure it's even available first. Smash me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. We take trade-ins. We have nationwide delivery available for $1.50 a mile. We only charge one way. We do not charge for the return trip. So it's $1.50 a mile, loaded mile, one way. So if you're 500 miles away, it's $750. And even though it's a 1,000-mile trip for us, my driver anyway. And if you've got questions, give us a call. Feel free to comment. Again, smash a thumbs up, comment, share. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. RVs with Big Bo, my YouTube channel. I post videos every day. I got a ton of inventory left to go. That's why I'm pumping these things out like crazy. But come out and visit with us, guys. If you're close enough to visit, or you're going to be in the area or traveling through the area, stop by. I've got 130 used RVs, prices on them, and I mean, everything's open. You can go through them at your own pace without going through a sales office, without being interrogated by a salesperson. You don't have to have a salesperson to look. That probably makes us very, very unusual in the current market, that you could actually come here and look without ever talking to a salesperson. If you need anything, just pop your head in the showroom or call the office, have them send somebody out. And we want you to come to us, not vice versa. So you see something you want to buy or something you got a question about, all you got to do is just, hey, walk in there and talk to somebody or call. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. And if you're on Facebook, like my Facebook page, RVs with Big Bo. And this will be my last one for today, but hang tight. Tomorrow I'll try to shoot us 2 or 3 more. Thank you again for watching, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.